Hey, everybody, this is TJR.
And this is Robert Kinsler.
And today we're going to talk about the latest release by the Rolling Stones. It always feels good to say that.
It does.
Yeah. But this particular release here is part of a larger series that I kind of think we both feel like a lot of Stones fans may not be aware of completely.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure the hardcore fans would know about this series, but we both have encountered experiences with Rolling Stones fans who are like, really, this is out there? This is a series?
Yeah.
And so I'm going to defer to you, Robert. You've got the latest release in this series, and tell us all what it is.
Yeah. So make sure you can see it. So this is the Rolling Stones, a bigger bang live on Copacabana Beach. And this is available in a number of formats. I mean, it's available on vinyl, Blu-ray. The version I have is CD, DVD. So it includes the concert on two audio CDs. Okay. And then it also includes it on a DVD disc. And it's pretty
Wow,
impressive.
I like the
Um,
green tongue.
yeah, exactly. It's a very impressive collection. It comes also, then we'll talk, comes out with a really nice booklet as well. Yeah, you
Uh-huh.
gotta love that tongue there, right?
Yeah.
So, and some really nice pictures and history about the concert. So, this concert's pretty amazing that it chronicles the Rolling Stones staged a free concert on February 18th, 2006, and they don't know exactly how many people were in the audience. It was at least 1.5 million, but it may have been 2 million people in the
Wow.
show. I mean, you can. I mean, and when you watch the DVD, you're just blown away when the helicopter comes in. But yeah, I mean, you talk. I mean, this was just a massive concert to see the of people to see the Rolling Stones,
Now,
and
approximately when was this concert? Approximately
this was
what?
in 2006,
2006.
so 15 years ago. Yeah.
We're going to talk a little bit more about this series in depth, but first, this to me, because I've heard some of these,
Hmm.
but this to me sounds like it's one of the more recent concerts in this series.
It is, yeah. What the Stones have done, and like I said, I can hold up and show a few, but what they've done is they're trying to where they've had historical concerts that were filmed, or maybe they wanted to make sure a specific tour was represented. They've been releasing these documents of those tours and those shows, and they're just great. I mean, I've obviously gone to a handful of Rolling Stone shows. Um, and it's so amazing that I can kind of see these other generations of the band touring and this and that. I mean, remember this 2021, I believe, I'm 99% sure I'm right, is the 60th anniversary of the Rolling Stones. That's crazy to even think about all the history that the band has. So many great songs, so many huge tours and special events, that they've done. So the band, I think, is really trying to make sure that its legacy is celebrated and fans can you know really have documents of the band's history, you know and in this specific uh DVD/CD here, it's you're not only getting so many of the band's hits, but they're also playing the songs that were new at that time. So on this one, they do Rain Fall Down, This Place Is Empty, and Rough Justice. And they also do a bluesy cover of a great Ray Charles song called Nighttime is the Right Time. And they just kill it on that song. So, but I'll just hold a few of these up. This is probably my favorite. They played at the Fonda Theater in 2015, and that's a real intimate show. I saw Radiohead once there. I didn't unfortunately get to go to this show, but there's some just great shows. Here's one where they played in 1981 at the Hamilton Theater or the Coliseum. Here's one when they came back and played Hyde Park. I think to celebrate like their 50th anniversary when they first played there in 1969, and that show's also on CD, DVD, and Blu-ray, I believe. So, I mean, there's just so many of that have come out. I have about a dozen, and they're just
Wow.
fantastic. They're remastered, remixed. Sometimes maybe a release has been previously issued, but they've restored it to put the full set list back in there. So, like even the one that we're talking about today, when this was originally released on DVD, some of the selections were cut, and now
Mm.
they've been put back in
Oh,
title.
Wow,
So
fantastic.
so if you have the other one, you probably want to get rid of it and get this new one so you get the full show, you
Yeah.
know.
Let me interject here. So these, just for the people who may not be familiar, these series, and I've heard some of them, and I agree they sound amazing. I heard the Sticky Fingers one. I
Yeah.
can't believe how good the quality
Oh,
is.
I know.
Yeah,
It's really amazing what they can, and like we said, they can do a lot today, and it's great how now the band has made not only this determination, hey, we're gonna revisit these and bring these out at these really nice packages. And like I said, if you want to just kind of watch it, you can maybe just buy a DVD version. But for someone that's more dedicated, you can buy one that's on, high res Blu-ray, and you get the audio CD. So, depending on what your price point is and what you want, how you listen or take in the music, they're giving you a lot of choices. Like you said, if you're just into vinyl, a lot of these are available on, at least the new one is available on vinyl. Even it's on a couple different vinyl versions. So,
uh,
depending on your budget and what you want to do and how you listen to music, you can kind of get what you want. And I think it's great that the Stones are doing this for the fans because, so they have obviously so many great fans, and they will, many people might say, hey, I love that particular tour, and now they can, definitely get a release that has that tour and probably is going to mimic the show that they went to, even if it's not the specific show, you know. Like,
I
let me give
mean,
you an example. I went to Some Girls back in 1978 at Angel Stadium. Well, they didn't release that show, but they released that tour. I believe it was in Fort Worth, Texas, but it was like 5 days either before or after my show. So I got to relive that show. I didn't have a recording of that back in the day. So it's great. The Stones are really coming through for the fans.
yeah, this is it's an impressive series, and I'm not sure that enough people are aware of it.
Mhm.
And I, like you said, I watched the Sticky Fingers. I was impressed with the video quality of the recording, and also I was impressed with the audio quality on the CDs. And to me, it sounds like you can get, if you want it just on DVD, it's just the visual presentation. You
Right.
can get that. But to me, it seems like it's a no-brainer to go for either the DVD and CD combo or Blu-ray and CD combos,
Exactly.
where you
That's
can
what I would
have,
recommend. Yeah,
yeah,
because, like for me, I with the new one, I played it in the car, so I'm listening to the audio thing, but then I put on the DVD and watching the concert and stuff, and then you get that whole other element. Not only you're seeing the band, and they're obviously a lot of fun to watch, but just the whole immersion into Copacabana Beach and just the thousands and tens of thousands of fans there, and just all the energy, people on shoulders and the youthful exuberance. And the Stones were obviously already a veteran band in 2006, but they just defy time. You know,
yeah,
I mean, for many years, and I know people like to throw around slogans or monikers, but for many, many years, they would say the world's greatest rock and roll band, and it's kind of hard to dispute it, just given their
the
long career,
longevity.
yeah, longevity, and just how they've continued to reach out and kind of garner new audiences and generations, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this is a great series, and I feel like it's probably still a bit overlooked. Obviously, it's doing well enough that they keep releasing more, and I'm glad that they're releasing these. I'm glad that they're doing it in so many configurations. But to me, it seems a no-brainer. Get either the DVD CD set or the Blu-ray CD set.
Yeah.
But and I hope that I'm sure there are other bands that are doing similar types of projects. I hope that more legacy bands will, like I said, go through their vaults and start releasing more of this in this same fashion. Uh, put it out on CD, but also put it together on either Blu-ray or DVD or both. And allow us to actually see the concert. I hope that more legacy bands will do this sort of thing. I know Neil Young has his
Yeah.
website where
You
he
you
does.
stole it out of my brain. Yeah, Neil Young is the other artist that, with his archive series, he's also doing a lot of these special editions, and I think his are more focused on the music, but he is doing some concerts as well.
Yeah,
And I know it's appreciated by the fans.
yeah. So very cool. And so thanks for sharing that today. Wanted to just kind of bring attention to that. I know the Rolling Stones have been at work on a new album. And we did hear, yes, I know,
Fingers
we did
crossed.
hear an advanced track right around the beginning of the lockdowns called Ghost Town.
Right.
If anybody can remember, it seems so long ago.
I know it does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird how time flies, but when it comes to lockdown time, everything seems a long time ago, like it was forever. But yeah, we got a track called Ghost Town, and I know they're working at it and on it. And this is and this is, like I said, the first new album of original material since A Bigger Bang,
Yeah.
since
Hard
that
to
album.
believe, isn't it? Yeah, they had that great blues album, and the title's
Mhm.
escaping my brain right now, but that was covers. But you're
Yeah,
right,
that was all covers.
they haven't
That's what
done
I'm
a new
saying.
album in a long time.
First album of new original material. And A
Wow.
Bigger Bang was a pretty good album. I think it's really overlooked.
I agree. I
Yeah,
agree.
it's got a lot of really good songs on it. I feel it was overlooked by a lot of music critics and a lot of fans, but it's got a lot of really good tracks on it. It's definitely worth your time, in my opinion.
Mhm.
But yeah, looking forward to that new album of original material. We'll see what happens with that. As hopefully we'll hear some announcement on that soon. But in the meantime, just wanted to bring attention to this series and thank you for sharing this,
Oh,
because I
well,
know
thank
you've been a big collector of this series and you've really followed it.
yeah,
And I need to check out more of it too. I've enjoyed what I've seen and
yeah.
heard so far.
Hey, you can
Okay,
never get enough stones, right?
that's right. Never get enough stones. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for watching. As always, if you want to see more videos like this, click like, click subscribe, smash the bell notification icon. And I also want to thank the patron supporters. If you'd like to be a patron supporter, go to patreon.com/TJR the original. Pledge whatever you can, even if it's just a one-time pledge. Every little bit helps. And also want to thank everybody who shares these videos on their social media. So have you heard this series? Have you checked out any of it? Let us know your thoughts. Leave a comment. Do you plan on checking it out? Let us know. Everybody, take care. We'll see y'all again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.